Hello my dear students, welcome to you all to this English grammar class. So dear students, our today's topic is parts of a sentence. Okay, the first chapter of your English grammar book. See, in our daily life we use sentences. So can you tell me the definition of a sentence? See here, sentence means a set of words arranged in a specified order which conveys a complete idea. So what is the meaning of the sentence? Number one, always remember that it is a group of words. Second one, arranged in a particular order, arranged in a specified order. Third one is it conveys a complete idea or which makes a complete sense. Okay, here are some examples of sentence. See, I walk 4 miles every morning. Okay, this sentence is a group of words and which arranged in a manner, systematic manner. That's why it makes a sense. So it is called a sentence. If we do not make or arrange the sentence in a particular order, then that does not make any sense and that will not called as a sentence. Second one, do you eat ice cream? Then question mark. What an intelligent boy he is, then exclamation mark. Okay, these are the 3 examples of a sentence. Next, some key points of a sentence. Whenever you are going to write any sentence, always remember some points or some important points. First one is, every sentence starts with a capital letter. Okay, example, he always forgets his key. See, this sentence starts with the word he and H is in capital letter. Second, a river flows through the valley and A is in capital letter. Third, I would like to talk to you. See, here also I is in capital letter. So always remember, whenever you are going to write any sentence, it's the first letter of the sentence starts with the capital letter. Okay, the second key point of a sentence, that is, every sentence ends with a special character or punctuation mark like question mark, exclamation mark and full stop according to the sentence. Okay, I am going to take swimming lesson. Here full stop is put. Next, are you mad? Question mark. What a beautiful house it is! Exclamation mark. Why these punctuation marks are differ? Do you know? Because I am going to take swimming lesson. It is a declarative sentence. That's why full stop is put. Next, are you mad? Question mark, because it is an interrogative sentence. What a beautiful house it is! It is an exclamatory sentence. That's why the punctuation marks are differ. Okay. Next key point of a sentence is it must have at least a subject and a finite verb. Okay, see some example. I saw him at the entrance of the fair. Here I is the subject and saw is the verb. Okay, in the second sentence, Mary wanted to be a doctor. Here Mary is the subject and wanted is the verb. In third sentence, I play football every Sunday. I is the subject and play is the verb. Okay. Now, are you thinking that how we can identify the subject and how can we identify the verb in a sentence? Is there any rule to identify the subject and verb in a sentence? See, what is subject? What do you mean by subject? It is the place, person or thing that performs the action. Okay. Second one, it represents what or who the sentence is about. Okay. The doer in the sentence is called the subject. It may be a noun. Listen to me carefully. A pronoun. Okay. A noun phrase. Okay. Next, we pick our subject by using who or what. before the verb. Okay. Next, noun is the head word of the subject. Always remember, noun is the head word of the subject. Whenever you are going to identify subject in a sentence, always ask yourself that who is doing the action in that sentence. Okay, you can easily get the answer that, or you can easily identify the subject in that sentence. Okay, here are some examples. See, Mona waited for the bus. Question yourself, who waited for the bus? Obviously, Mona waited for the bus. So here the subject is Mona. Next, Simran and Arpita went to the railway station. Who went to the railway station? Both Simran and Arpita. Okay, so here subject is Simran and Arpita. Next, our English teacher teaches us well. Who teaches us well? Our English teacher. Okay, this is the subject of the sentence. Next, table is useful for us. What is useful for us? Table is useful for us. So table is the subject. Okay, so whenever you are going to identify the subject in a sentence, ask yourself who did the action or by what the action has done. Okay. Next, what is a verb? Simply we can say the action word in the sentence is called verb. But there is a definition. See, it is a word used to describe an action or state and forming the head word of the predicate of a sentence. So verb is the head word of a predicate, of the predicate in a sentence, and noun is the head word of a subject. Okay, it merely links the subject to the rest of the part of the sentence. Okay, next, it describes what action is being performed by the subject of the sentence. Which describes the verb, describes the action, which type of or what type of action done by the subject. Okay, here are some examples where we can identify the verbs. See, Johnny wrote a letter to his grandfather. Okay, see my dear students, can you identify the subject in this sentence? Who wrote a letter to his grandfather? It is easy. So Johnny is the subject. Likewise, what Johnny did here or what action Johnny did here? Johnny wrote. Okay, that's why wrote is the verb. Next, I have completed my homework. So I is the subject and the action done by me is have completed. So it is the verb in this sentence. Next, what are you doing? So you is the subject and are doing is the verb. Okay. Okay, next, see, what is predicate? When we discuss about verb, we acquainted with a new word, that is predicate. Okay, so what is predicate? Do you know, my dear students? Don't know? See, the part that talks about subject is called predicate. Okay, it tells something about the subject. Okay, it always includes the verb. It may contain more than one verb. It may contain more than one verb in the sentence that describes its action from the complete predicate. Okay, always remember, my dear students, the rest part of the sentence excluding subject is called predicate. It is the easy way to identify the predicate in a sentence. Okay, see, we have some examples here. The building was painted. So what was painted? Obviously we get the answer that the building. So the building is the subject and the rest part is called predicate. Okay. Then, my parents are arriving early tomorrow. Who are arriving early tomorrow? My parents. So this is the subject and the rest part is called the predicate. Okay. Next, I did homework and played video games. So who did homework and played video games? I. So obviously I is the subject, and did homework and played video games is the predicate. See, in the first sentence there is a auxiliary verb, an auxiliary verb, and there is a main verb. In second sentence likewise, but in third sentence there is two verb, that is did and played. Okay, see, let's have some test of subject and predicate. Circle the subjects and underline the predicates of the following sentence. We have pointed out many mistakes. First of all, identify the subject, then you can easily identify the predicate. We have pointed out many mistakes. So question yourself, who have pointed out many mistakes? We. So here we is the subject and have pointed out many mistakes is the predicate. Okay. Next, Germany invaded Poland in September 1939. So who invaded Poland in September 1939? Germany. So Germany is the subject. And invaded Poland in September 1939 is the predicate. Okay. Next, the children are playing in the park. Who are playing in the park? Children. So the children is the subject. Are playing in the park is the predicate. Okay. Next, India declared its independence in 1947. Who declared its independence in 1947? India. Okay. So India is the subject, and the rest part of the sentence is called predicate. Okay. Next, every child needs love and nurturing. Every child needs love and nurturing. Who needs love and nurturing? Every child. So here every child is the subject, and the rest part of the sentence is predicate. Okay, fine. Monkey scared me. Who scared me? Monkey scared me. So monkeys is the subject, scared me is the predicate. Okay. Next, chocolate and strawberry are my two favorite flavors of ice cream. Okay, so what are my two favorite flavors of ice cream? Chocolate and strawberry. So chocolate and strawberry is the subject, and the rest part of the sentence is predicate. Okay. Next, both Mary and I are playing on a wheel. So who? Both Mary and I. Both Mary and I is the subject, and are playing on a wheel is the predicate. Okay. Next, my father watched TV. My father watched TV. Okay. So who was TV? My father. So my father is the subject. Watched TV is the predicate. Either you or your friend needs to tell me what happened. So who needs to tell me what happened? Either you or your friend. Okay, so this is the subject, and this part is the predicate. Okay. Next, friendship, honesty and love are important. Okay, so friendship, honesty and love is the subject, and are important is the predicate. Okay. Next, the girls swam and played at the beach. Who swam and played at the beach? The girls. So the girls is the subject, and swam and played at the beach is the predicate. Okay, is very easy. Next, number 13, Johnny earned his degree last year. Who earned his degree last year? Johnny. Okay, so Johnny is the subject, and the rest part earned his degree last year is the predicate of this sentence. Next question. The little boy told me all about the drama and acted it out. Okay, so who told me all about the drama and acted it out? The little boy. Okay, so the little boy is the subject, and the rest part told me all about the drama and acted it out is the predicate. Okay, so the last question of our activity is he took the money and thanked his dad. Okay, so here who took the money and thanked his dad? He. So he is the subject and took the money and thanked his dad is the predicate. Okay, dear students, for today this is all. Thank you. Bye bye.